What's up YouTube, this is Joe from Zephyr Wargames, and as I promised you in the DDD deck, that I will be bringing to you guys an updated combo guide for post High Flame King. I'm just literally going to call it that because Cybernetic Horizon just gave us High Flame King. They also gave us Purplish Armageddon, so I may do a more pure extra deck focused DD deck using like all the High Kings as well as like all the Armageddons and stuff like that. See how that goes. But at the moment, I'm literally just focusing on the High Flame King and utilizing him in some of the combos that we have had already, but just make him much easier to pull off. And as you can see, I'm doing it on the lovely DDDD map that Dale gave me. It just looks amazing. I'm so happy I finally got this mat. Yeah, so with all that done, let's get to it. So I'm going to do the standard 3-card combo that we were doing before, utilizing Kepler and one of the slime, both the slimes. That ends with Wee Witch along with Siegfried and Crystal Wing. So to start off, you summon your Kepler and you'll use your Kepler to grab your gate, which we'll play, and use that to grab Lamia. We then use our Kepler to link off into our lovely Link Kuriboh, and then we will use the slimes to fusion into Flame King Genghis. Next we will use Swirl Slime to banish itself to summon forth our Lamia from hand, which triggers our Genghis to summon our Necro Slime from grave. We will then use Link Kuriboh with Necro Slime to link summon into Wee Witch's Apprentice. And then we'll use Genghis along with Lamia to synchro into Gust King Alexander. Now, before we would make like a second Genghis, I think, using Necro Slime and Genghis, but we don't have to do that anymore. Instead, we can literally make this much easier and just fuse Necro Slime with Genghis to make High Flame King Genghis. This will now trigger off Gust King's effect, summoning back our Lamia. Next we'll use our Gust King and Lamia to make Siegfried, which will now trigger High Flame King Genghis's effect to get back Gust King Alexander. Now we'll use Lamia's effect to tribute off the High Flame King, to summon back Lamia, and then we'll synchro Gust King and Lamia to make Crystal Ring. And that's that. That's the 3-card combo, the old 3-card combo, but now revamped and made much easier using much less resources, just because High Flame King Genghis is now a thing that we can use. So that's a lovely board. I don't see how you can top a simple board like this. Oh wait a minute, I know. What if we put this in it as well? And we can do that. All we need is 4 cards in our hand, unfortunately. I'd love for it to be a 3-card combo, but you need 4 cards. But the 4 cards that are very, very accessible in the deck, because we play 3 of all of them, and we have so much draw power that there's a high chance that you can get to these 4 cards and open with it and end with Wee Witch, Crystal Ring, Siegfried and Titanic, which I think for 4 cards that's a pretty good trade-off. This is a very complicated combo, to the point where I've actually got it right in front of me on Word, because it's a very hard combo to learn. But together we can do it. So first off, you normal summon your Kepler, adding Gate, which will then you activate and search Ragnarok, and then you'll use Kepler to make Link Kuriboh. Then you'll fuse both your slimes to make Flame King Genghis. And then you'll use Swirl Slime's effect to banish itself to summon forth Lamia. Then yeah. So now you'll scale Ragnarok and tune Flame King with Lamia to make Gust King Alexander. Then you'll use Ragnarok's effect to summon back Flame King, and then Gust King summons Lamia. Then you will tune Siegfried with then you'll tune Alexander with Lamia to make Siegfried, triggering Flame King's effect to summon Lamia. Then you'll make Wee Witch using Link Kuriboh and Siegfried, which seems weird, but trust me, we're abusing Siegfried in this combo to make Wee Witch. Then you'll use Flame King and Lamia to make Odd Eyes Meteor Burst, and then you'll use its effect to summon Ragnarok, using his effect to summon back Siegfried. Next, you're going to banish Necro Slime and Flame King to make High Flame King. And then you're going to tribute off Siegfried to summon back Lamia, which activates High Flame King's effect, summoning back Siegfried. As I said, we're abusing Siegfried in this combo. Then you're going to tune Meteor Burst and Lamia to make Crystal Ring. And then you'll overlay Ragnarok and Flame King to make Titanic. Now, I think that's an amazing board. We keep the contract, which is always a plus in combos like this. We still got a Wee Witch, which if she's destroyed, we can get back a Dark Monster from our graveyard. Though unfortunately at the moment we only have Link Kuriboh. But if they do somehow get over Titanic first, then we can get back the Ragnarok off the Wee Witch. Or we could just put Wee Witch back in our extra deck. It's completely up to you. But we now have 2 spell negations, a trap negation, a monster negation. Like, it's literally back to square one with some added buffs. Because a Wee Witch is buffering up Siegfried to 3,300. Unfortunately, it does drop Titanic 26, but that's still big and beefy enough in today's metagame. So guys, that's the combo guide. If you want to see more combo videos, more combos, and stuff like that, utilizing High Flame King, do let me know. I'll try and find some old combos that I can revamp using the powers of High Flame King. But the thing is with DDs, if you've learned the basics, if you learn the basic combos, you tend to just find the others, and as you go along. So in this combo video, I have shown you the standard 3 cards. What you can do with the standard 3 cards in your deck, which is usually your Slimes, your Lamia, and your Kepler. If you open with those cards, you tend to make these combos. If you open with something like Copernicus, he tends to be a nice replacement for those, just because he dumps one of the others. One of the best ways is that if you open like Copernicus with the Slimes and Kepler, if you open up Copernicus with the Slimes, you tend to still end with the 3 card board. You just tend to change a few things around, which actually, while I'm thinking about it, let's do that combo. Let's see what we can do when we open up with that. So let's say we open up with Copernicus and the Slimes. What can we make with this? This is probably the one time where you fusion Genghis first. Then you'll banish Swirl, summoning Copernicus. Copernicus will dump Lamia, but then use Flame King to summon out Necro Slime. We can then actually make Decode Talker in this situation. Wherever I put him. Decode, there we go. Then we can fuse I'll have to probably get back to you guys on that one. That one's a bit trickier than normal, but it's still doable. I know, because I did it in a test hand earlier before recording these videos. But yeah, so I will work on that one, and I'll probably bring you guys another like 2 combo guide video with DDs. But yeah, so stay tuned to the channel for that. Apologies for that. I should be like really good with this deck, but it is hard. It's a tough deck, and I enjoy it because of that. So, as always, guys, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, as you always do. We greatly appreciate it, as always. And again, till next time, guys. As always, happy dueling.
What's up, YouTube? Thanks for watching that video. I hope you liked it. If you did, hit that like button, and of course don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button in the bottom left hand corner and the notification bell so you don't miss out on anything. We've got more deck profiles, duels, pack openings, and many more Yu-Gi-Oh videos coming up for you all year round, so don't forget to stay tuned for all of that. Thanks, and as always, guys, happy dueling.